Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to Grammar for Academic Discourse. So this is our first meeting and I'm going to explain about the course outline. So check it out. So the name of our course is Grammar for Academic Discourse. It has 2 credit semester and the description is that this study focuses on analyzing grammar for academic discourse. So analyzing structure or grammar for academic discourse. Academic discourse means like TOEFL, for example, or an article in a journal, and so on. So the course contains some topics and different topics for each meeting, both theory and practice of grammar for academic discourse. So you have the opportunity to learn about the theory, and I will give you an opportunity to practice of analyzing the error mistake of the structure in TOEFL, for example. So it deals with the TOEFL preparation, which consists of analyzing structure and or written expression. And this course also gives students an opportunity for self-study or autonomous learning. The course aim. So the aim of the course or the aim of grammar for academic discourse is that the students study and develop English grammar competence through different topics of practices every meeting. So by the end of the course, it is intended that students will be able to do TOEFL exercise on structure by finding the error, analyzing, and correcting the sentence in a way highlighting the common grammatical errors for the certain topic of grammar in TOEFL exercise. So you're going to practice to not only finding the error, like you find which one is false within the error sentence, but also you will practice on how to analyze the structure and make it correct. So you do not only state whether the sentence is correct or wrong, but also you need to make it correct. If the sentence is wrong, then how you make it correct and how or what is the correct one of the sentence. That's the aim of the course. Next is the activities. So it deals with what kind of activities the students will do during the semester. So in grammar for academic discourse, the class sessions and online learning, of course, will take the form of first lecturing. So if, for example, I want to give you a theory or I want to explain the theory of grammar, then I will record the video. I will record my explanation through the video and I will upload to YouTube and I will send you the link so you can listen to my explanation. And the second will be in the form of class discussion. It will be an open discussion between the students and me through another platform, e-learning or WhatsApp is also possible, I think. And the third is individual and group assignment. So I will encourage the students to make a group assignment if it deals with the presentation of different topics. And there will be also individual assignments such as for midterm or final project. And the last one is the quiz or the test. The quiz and the test is, of course, in terms of the individual activity, it is intended to the purpose is to measure your ability in understanding the theory. That's why you will have a quiz and a test. So the activities, the students are expected to complete all the coursework within the semester. So I will encourage you to complete all the assignments, and you are also required to participate in the class. So participation in the class is required. And it is expected that the students will have prepared weekly lectures based on the study guide. So I will give you a study guide and I hope that the students please prepare the material or the topic beforehand so at least you have something in your mind what we are going to discuss that day. So you need to read first and understand the theory before having an open discussion. So particularly for the class discussion and group assignment, I will encourage the student to divide or to make the group of the presentation based on the schedule. I will explain the schedule right after. The next part is about the assessment. Assessment is dealing with the final grade of the grammar in academic discourse, and I think it's a very important for us to make a deal, to make it clear, because I don't want to have a misunderstanding between you and me in the end of the class. So the final grade will be based on the class attendance. Class attendance is because we have an online class. So your class attendance will be recorded in the term of the e-learning as the platform that we are going to use and focus on. Um, I will upload sorry, I will upload the attendance list through the e-learning, so you can just go to visit e-learning and then to check in and click on the attendance every meeting. It's because we have to credit semester, so we are going to have totally 16 meetings, including midterm and final tests. And this is our first meeting. Yeah. So for the second one is active participation in terms of the class discussion. It's because our class is online, so the active participation. Sorry, the active participation will be recorded through the online platform. I will encourage the students to ask as many questions as you have related to the topic. You can also give a feedback, comment, or idea related to the topic or the students or friends presentation. And the third one is the assignment. Assignment, it can be group or individual assignment. Group will be in terms of presentation, class presentation. Yeah, so each group will present the presentation and will make a PowerPoint to take a note. And then another assignment is quiz. Quiz is to measure your ability in doing the practice of the error analysis. And then the daily score, for example, I want to provide tests that it can be in terms of, will be in terms of the daily score. And also midterm and final tests, of course, is a must. So this is the note that both midterm and final exams will be given as in a class exam, means that it will be given based on the schedule from the university, from NKDR, I mean. And then if you, for example, cannot join the midterm and final test based on the time, I will give you a makeup class or a makeup exams, but only if there is a genuine reasons, like a very serious reasons or very serious case, something like that. And please pay attention to the schedule of our class during this semester. So it's because it has 2 credit semester, then we have totally 16 meeting, including midterm and final tests. So the first meeting is about pre-test. Actually, today is our first meeting. So besides I am explaining about the course outline and the ground rule, I will also talk about the pre-test right after. Yeah. And the second one is about the introduction to the grammar in academic discourse. It is dealing with a concept map of grammar, and then we're going to highlight grammar theory, and we're also going to review the tenses that you have already learned beforehand. You learned last semester. And then the third one is introduction to TOEFL, especially structure. It's because our focus is on practicing TOEFL in an exercise. Then I will give you a bit theory or at least an overview of TOEFL, especially structure. Theory and example. So at the third meeting, we're going to talk about the theory and examples of the TOEFL specialist structure. And then the fourth meeting, you will begin to have a practice one and then the discussion about the practice. So we will have an open discussion related to the question in meeting 4, and then you will also have a practice 2 open discussion again, practice 3, and when it comes to midterm test, you will have an individual test. And after the midterm test, our focus in the classroom will be on the grammar analysis for another types of a grammar for academic discourse, which is abstract in the journal. And then we will analyze the paragraph in abstract, and then we will have an open discussion as well. And the discussion and the last one in this test, individual test of the structure, test 2, and it's finally final test at the last meeting, that is at the 16th meeting. The last one is about the reference or the source of the learning. So actually, I will require the students to at least you have one book of the grammar. It can be a book of the TOEFL preparation, either book or PDF version is also fine. So you have something in your mind to be your thing to read it every day. And this is the suggested textbook. You can choose either one. It's a compulsory, but yeah. So Azar British Comfort is a very popular book, and the title is Understanding and Using English Grammar. And there are some editions you can choose what you think it's best for you. And another one is it can be Marcella Frank's book. The title is Sentence and Couplet Structure. You can also have Carly Heron, Grammar Connection and Structure Through Content. I also mentioned Raymond Murphy as your reference, or some other grammar books related to the topic. So the important one is that the book is related to the TOEFL or the TOEFL preparation, especially about the structure. So it is free for you. It's your choice to decide. I just give some references. That's it. So that's my explanation about the overview of the course outline, and let me know if you have questions, and thank you for listening.